response to anyone and everyone who thinks that libertarianism is for petulant children. Recently, there was a publication that put out an amalgamation of basically word vomit, talking about how libertarians were nothing but conformists who love corporations and worship Ayn Rand. So I would just like to address a few of those points. First of all, Ayn Rand would probably take offense to anyone calling her a libertarian, considering some of the vile things that she had to say about libertarians themselves. Is there some crossover between Ayn Rand's philosophy and libertarianism? Yes, absolutely. Ayn Rand was an objectivist, and she derived a lot of her ideas from the same people in the English Enlightenment that libertarians did. But do libertarians worship Ayn Rand or consider her their queen? No, not at all. Do they appreciate some of her ideas? Yes, absolutely, and rightly so, because there is a lot of crossover. Secondly, libertarians are not conformists. Do libertarians support the status quo of putting non-violent offenders in jail for longer than rapists and murderers? No, absolutely not. But that is the current status quo, isn't it? Do libertarians support regulatory capture, where corporations write new regulations to try and stamp out their competition? Nope, they don't do that either. But that's certainly happening. Let's take a look at Sauber, for example. I don't think that we need a national hummus standard. But of course, that is an example of regulatory capture, which libertarians don't support. Do we support forcing people to buy from a certain set of health insurance companies? Nope, we don't support that either, but that's currently the status quo. Let's see, what else don't we support? Do we support putting people in jail for things like speeding tickets or seatbelt violations? Because you know, if you can't afford to pay your speeding ticket or your violation, then you get an arrest warrant and you go to jail. And who do you think that affects most? Minorities and poor people. Let's see, do libertarians support the status quo of licensing schemes? Nope, we don't support those either. And who do those hurt the most? Oh, that's right. Again, poor people and minorities. But that's not something we support either. Let's see, what was the last point? Oh, we're selfish. So believing that people want to do best for themselves is apparently selfish, and the idea is disgusting. Because why? The best thing that we can do for society is allow individuals to voluntarily cooperate. Anytime you have a government that is squashing people's rights and a regulatory system where no one can create a new business or create a new industry, who do you think that hurts? Everyone. That hurts your public interest. That hurts your society. And crushing businesses like Uber and Airbnb, who does that hurt? That hurts everyone. Those are not things that libertarians support. Libertarianism is about voluntary cooperation. That's what it's about. We value liberty over coercion. If you have a government that wants to make a new law or regulation, you need to make sure that it is absolutely justified. Libertarianism is about letting people run their own lives. Do you think that adults need to be told whether they can have a large soda? Nope, I don't think so. And if that makes us petulant children, fine. But if you're not supporting liberty, if you're not supporting the idea that people know how to run their lives best, then tell me, what exactly are you supporting?